We belong to each other. We should fight for the survival of humanity.
We depend heavily on the local community to be like guardians.
The line between us, a comfortable American citizen, and then becoming a refugee could be as simple as a couple decades or a couple years. We don't know what the world has in store.
Imagine for a moment that you have just minutes to leave your home, your city, your country. Take only what you can carry. What would you choose? It's a decision many of the estimated 26 million refugees around the world have faced. Entire identities, decades of lives built, gone in a single moment. The tears of a young child, the desperation of a mother, family patriarchs too old to fight. These are the faces of the world's newest refugees, the largest exodus of people in Europe since World War II.
Forming a new home in a country that's completely unfamiliar to you is an act of bravery.
The crisis hits close to home in the Springfield area, a community that has resettled more than 10,000 Ukrainians over the course of many years.
We've learned how challenging it can be and how limited we are as a refugee resettlement agency in providing adequate resources.
Caroline Davis is the program manager for Accentria, one of 3 refugee resettlement agencies in Western Massachusetts, often the first open door to help refugees settle in a new land.
Teaching clients ESL, helping out with transportation, forming networks to center around individuals or family who might need more social support.
The obstacles for agencies and refugees seem endless. Yes, there are government benefits and financial assistance, but just $1,025 per person to start a new life.
That goes immediately because we have first, last security deposit. We have food that we need to purchase for clients, clothing, basic resources just to get a person's life started here.
Agencies rely heavily on community support, and here, that community is family.
It's really hard.
Yeah, you just want to give them a hug, I know.
Yeah, I will cry.
Tanya packs boxes at a donation center in Westfield. She came to America as a refugee more than 20 years ago, but her brother and sister are still in Ukraine.
My brother is the volunteer. He's going to Poland border and he's picking up stuff.
For now, comfort comes in the knowledge that her hands will pack items her brother might touch.
Yeah, that feels amazing.
For me personally, it was more of like a nightmare, but for them, it's a reality, and Ukraine's constantly on your mind. Relatives are constantly on your mind. They send us pictures of who they've met.
Messages from loved ones have now become a sigh of relief.
Before my first cup of coffee in the morning, we go to our phones and connect with our families instead.
Leo Shute was born about an hour north of Kyiv. When he was just 9 years old, he came to the U.S. through the Family Reunification Program. He now lives in Connecticut with his wife, also a former refugee, and their 3 daughters. He works at Accentria, but even he can't speed up the process.
Our biggest desire is obviously to see how we can get them to at least be here.
Though crossing a border may give refugees physical safety, it is just the beginning of a long road.
The number of refugees who continue to remain in neighboring countries waiting for their refugee application to be approved, that number is enormous. And some clients are resettled with our agency, having been living in refugee camps for 10, 20 years.
Davis says they have worked with refugees from over 30 countries, but when it comes to Ukraine, the Western world view seems to be different.
We seem to be paying more attention. It is an important issue. It's a humanitarian crisis, but we also saw similar challenges, and we are still experiencing a humanitarian crisis in Syria. Much of the world has forgotten what has taken place over the past 11 years. We're concerned that the Ukrainian crisis could turn into something similar.
As for Shoot, he says he will be here to pay forward the path of support he received.
Help them go from a war to peace and calm and not have to experience a lot of hardships.
But he hopes the rebuilding happens in Ukraine.
For this war to end and for people to go home, to rebuild their lives.
The volunteers Nicole met in Westfield say they only plan to collect supplies for 2 weeks, but donations have poured in, with some people driving from several states away to contribute. And we are told by the resettlement agency Accentria that they have already welcomed close to 100 Ukrainian refugees.